Welcome to Broken Arrow Tiger Fieldhouse. Along with Mickey Reploger, this is Steve Cowan, and this is actually the third game of our BA Classic. We have seen two. The one was just the boys Broken Arrow JV losing to Putnam City Original in that one, and then in the first game, Tulsa Hell would beat by top seed Bartlesville. The Lady Bartlesville Bruins are a good basketball team. And right now, getting ready to take the court, Edmond North, the Huskies, against your Broken Arrow Lady Tigers. Second ball game of the season for the Lady Tigers. They lost Tuesday night, 89-56 to a very, very good Sand Springs team. And Mickey, one thing about this Lady Tiger basketball team is they're aggressive, they're athletic, and they like to get after it. They're going to press you all over the court. Yeah, it's a whole new look for the Lady Tigers. Lady Tigers starting lineup just being introduced. Miranda Gibbons out there, along with Canisius Harding. Jada Heights, just a sophomore. Lady Tigers did go on a little run. They were down 20. They were down 20-6 in the first quarter against Bartlesville. Rallied back, outscored them 28-19 to cut the lead to 5 at the half. But then Bartlesville kind of took over and started making shots. Lady Tigers also going with Kirsten Hines. Didn't shoot the ball well the other night, but she is capable. And then Kelsey Duffy. Here's the tip. Givens controls it. Duffy's got the ball on the left side of the wing. Going to get balanced up, or she's almost tripped over. Going to penetrate, dish out. There's one from the corner, doesn't go. Duffy battles after it, gives it back to Heitch. Givens underneath. It's going to kick out. Hines puts it on the floor. Heitch is going to take it now. Up with the left hand, in and out. That one doesn't go. And here come the Huskies. Edmond North, a solid basketball team. They've won some big games that a lot of people didn't expect them to get inside. And then they go inside and ball stripped away by Heitch. He's going to go up the court. Canisius Harding puts on the floor, steps in, a little strong on the layup. That's the trouble the Lady Tigers had the other night. Their first 6 layups they missed, Mick. Having a hard time picking up Coach Replogle. See if we can get that figured up. No score, 7:09 to go. Here comes Edmond North. We're getting something. They're getting a good, the field mic is real, the court mic is really loud, I think is what we're hearing mostly. Put on the floor and then shot from the elbow, doesn't go. Second chance opportunity for Grayson Holden. Duffy puts it on the floor, takes it out, kicks it out. Another 3 attempt, pulls it back out. Hines now goes to Duffy. Duffy has got a long range. She's going to shoot it. North coming down with it. And there's another easy mid-range jumper on the transition for Kamara Heath. Heitch from the corner, got her 3.
There we go.
All right, Mickey Replogle is with us just as the Lady Tigers cut this one to 1. 5:52 to play. Here come the Huskies. I have no number 4 on my roster.
I don't either.
Let's figure out who that is. Maybe we can listen to Larry Clark down there doing the PA. Here is that number 4. Let's see who they say doesn't go. Offensive rebound, another one. Lady Tigers are going to have to get on the boards a little better than they do. Oh, and that's going to be a travel.
Yeah, I think that's about 3 or 4 offensive rebounds that Edmond North has already.
That's Jasmine Linton with the rebound and the putback out of the travel. That's something that was a problem for the Lady Tigers the other night in their home opener. Too many second shot opportunities. Oh, and Duffy just kind of missed dribbles, and that one's turned over. Edmond North's going to push. Miranda Gibbons, good hustle.
Nice.
Knocked the pass away of Heath. Lady Tigers' tallest player is Givens, but she's a good outside player too. They'll put her outside. That one was too easy on the inbounds. Going in is Litton for an easy layup there, easy look. Got to have a little more pressure than that down low. Can't give them up those freebies that easy on inbounds underneath.
Yeah, that was a basic block-to-block screen, and a lot of teams run it. We fell for it.
Duffy called for the traveling violation. Lady Tigers have a three-point basket from Jada Heights, and that's it so far. Another pull-up jumper. Doesn't go. And another offensive rebound. I don't think the Huskies have taken a shot that they've missed, that they haven't got a rebound and a second chance opportunity. Nice little left hand in there by Holden, but there's going to be a foul on Givens. That's going to be her first.
Yeah, Edmond's moving the ball pretty well, making us defend both sides of the court.
First one is good for the 6'1" Holden. Givens is going to come out. Kiana Clark is in for her. Heitch inbounds. Here comes Duffy, who got away with a walk. Lets the defensive player go by, and Harding gets a bucket. Good transition, but Huskies are going to bring it right back. And Holden hits one from the short corner. So Huskies getting up and down the court just as quickly as the Lady Tigers are. And they've got the Lady Tigers doubled up. Heitch throws it with the left hand, and it goes. Pressure going on full court. And right now it must just kind of look token because the Huskies are just beating it easy with the dribble. Going to be a foul on Clark as Holden's able to dribble that one all the way down to the baseline. Excuse me, that'd be Linton. I think is that. My eyes and their numbers.
That's 22. That's a freshman.
22. Freshman Tony Paparonis.
I was going to let you take the first stab at that one.
If the family's listening out in Edmond, I apologize if I missed it. And she missed the first free throw. Lady Tigers get Michaela Adams checking in. Edmond North brings in Caitlin Chavez, it looks like. If I'm reading that number right, I may not be. It is. Just got to get those close ones.
Yeah, we've missed 3 layups so far.
So I think I mentioned at the top, Lady Tigers started the season with 6 consecutive missed layups, and then had a turnover that could have been a 7th miss or a first make. Over the back goes the mystery girl, number 4. Let's see, foul's going to be on. We'll get some. Maya Maxwell is number 4, not number 5, so that explains that for us. Heitch with the basketball across half court. A little pressure there. She's going to get trapped in the corner if she's not careful. She's going to go all the way. Shot's going to be blocked. Saved out of bounds. Nice play by Clark. Going up with the left hand, but couldn't get it as Hines. Edmond North with the rebound.
Good hustle by Clark.
Lady Tigers were back for the transition. They do get the rebound there on the miss. Hines again going to push, but the Huskies are back. Kick out. Duffy doesn't take the 3. She's going to penetrate. Gives up to Hines from the short corner. Too strong. Going over Clark, but she's called for a foul on the back of Holden. Givens coming back in. Heitch checking out. Interchangeable parts with the way that Coach Dooney pressures the basketball and plays his offense.
It's an up and down game. These kids are going to have to be in great shape, and we're going to have to use our subs. Keep up this pace, my goodness.
Duffy's going to take the three, back iron, no. Here come the Huskies, they've got a breakaway. Running down the court, Clark tries to hustle back. It's going to be a travel as she tries the Euro step. Kamara Heath doesn't work for her. One too many Euros. Talking about the subs, we've already seen several players check in for the Tigers. Hannah Dunn is now in. Latricia Johnson in. There's going to be another travel. Let's just return the favor. Why not? I guess when you host a tournament, you have to be generous every now and then.
It's good to be generous, but not in that way.
Johnson with pressure, almost got a steal, and it comes out of bounds. It goes off the foot. Lady Tigers basketball.
Boy, we had her trapped in the short corner and let her out. Thankfully, she's not a good ball handler.
Yeah, it goes off her foot, and Lady Tigers get a break. Johnson's going to inbounds. Here comes Duffy. So he's going to travel. Consecutive traveling violations against the Lady Tigers. Generosity is one thing, but being over generous is another. Duffy's going to come sit on the bench. Edmond North pushes it. Easy one underneath. Let's see, is it going to go? Yes, it does. That was Chloe Scheinsick underneath. And an easy two for the Huskies. Heitz is going to penetrate. She's going to get caught up, and it's going to get taken away by Maxwell. Huskies continue to push. Spinning, and Johnson gets her hands on it. Ball's on the court. Huskies come up with it. They're going to set a reset. Maxwell out front. Now goes to Paparonis. Penetrates. Takes a little jump step. Going to get a block called. Basket's going to count. Heitz with the foul.
Boy, I can give him that foul, but I can't count that basket.
Could maybe look like steps almost before the basket block. Coach Dooney says, wait a minute. Oh, there you go. See, he's saying, look, she walks. She took a jump stop, then she took a step, which is a travel. That one comes out. Tigers clear the floor and take it on about 3 bounces to get the rebound. Heitz running things to the top. Harding on the wing, looking. Hasn't used her dribble. Now she's going to put it down with the right hand. They're going to get into a crowd, but she's going to be fouled. Looks like it's going to be Heath with a push. Edmond North, Pete Paparonis down there, so I guess the family's not listening because they're on the court coaching. So whether I got the name right or not. Paparonis having some words with one of our officials down there. Adams puts it on the floor, then he gives it up. Hines won't hit it. Nice rebound by Harding, and she scores with the left.
That was a good, strong move. I like that.
Oh, Heitz cuts through and picks up the foul. Silly right there with what the time is. That's her second. Duffy's coming in. Fortunately, not a 1-and-1 yet. Kamaya Cowan taking off her top. She's getting ready to check in, and coming in for the Huskies is Holden back into the ball game. Paparonis penetrates to the left. Good hands by Cowan. Slaps it away. Holden runs it down. And then Harding going the other way, able to knock it out of bounds and away from Paparonis.
So we've got a pesky bunch of defenders out there. I like that.
They're aggressive. They get after it. If you're calling it tight, though, they could be in trouble.
Oh, yeah.
With the left doesn't go. Cowan showed up and put just enough defense in there, and maybe even a little body. Little fake underneath. Cowan, nicely done. Super pass by Michaela Adams. And the Lady Tigers have cut it to 3 late. As you said, being pesky. Going to get a 10-second call down here at the other end. Maybe. Oh, Paparonis just gets across. Cowan's going to step up and greet her. Doesn't go. Cowan fighting for the board. Paparonis comes out, puts a little fake on, goes up and gets it with the left. Another second chance opportunity as the Huskies beat the Lady Tigers down the court, and they don't get enough help defensively. Chance for 3 for Hines. Likes that shot at the buzzer, and she gets it. Tigers cut it to 3, 16-13, and we're going to take a timeout here in the BA Classic on AeroVision.
To get great care for your everyday life, you need more than an everyday doctor. You need one that listens. And that's just what Ascension doctors at St. John do. Listening to you helps us see your whole picture. And with care teams who take the time to understand you, getting the care you need when and where you need it has never been easier. Find care that is right for you at Get.
All right, nice little comeback by the Broken Arrow
STJohncare.com.
Tigers. It's 16-15 on that three-point shot. And Mick, one thing the Lady Tigers have done, they're not making many layups, but they are taking what Coach Dooney calls good shots.
Absolutely. I'm not sure if I saw a bad shot the whole first half. Maybe one. Might have forced one. And I tell you what, that's what a coach wants to see. He wants to see kids in the right spots and catching the ball. And if they're open, take the shot. If not, hey, penetrate. We did that a few times and got some good open looks. Offensively, if we can take care of the ball once we get it down the court, man, that'll help. And defensively, we got to start blocking out.
Got to start blocking, a big thing. One thing Dooney likes about his offense is he doesn't really have a set offense for players to go. It's like, okay, when you see this, when you see what the defense is giving you, then you know to cut, come screen, whatever. It's almost it's a free motion offense, but there is a little bit of structure because he wants the players to know what to do, not told where to go.
Absolutely, and it gives the offense some freedom, which can be nice at times, frustrating at times when you don't know where you're supposed to go. But boy, as a defense, that'd be hard to defend, not knowing where the offense is going.
Yeah,
so
there is no scouting these Lady Tigers.
Not at all.
Oh, little pressure back in the back court. Now coming back, Paparonis almost lose it. Goes back inside. Gibbons puts some pressure on Maxwell, can't hit it. Another offensive rebound and another 2 points on an offensive rebound. Those go to Paparonis.
Helps to be 5'11" right there.
Good hustle down there and steal. Transition and a foul on Duffy. And transition is going the Lady Huskies' way. They're beating Lady Tigers back defensively into the lane.
Yep, they don't look like a fast break team, but I don't know if they've noticed that we don't get back well or what, but they are not afraid to push the ball.
Heath knocks that one down. That is her 3rd point of the ball game. And her 4th. Duffy now up front, the left side. She's going to put it down with the left hand. Can't get advantage. She's going to try it again. Gives it up Heights. Thought about the 3-pointer. That one's a turnover. Now they're going to have to get back. Let's see. Huskies got it on the backside. Can't see it. Paparonis takes it on the inside and can't score. That's probably going to be a foul on Heights, and that'll be her 3rd here in the first half, and she may be done for a while.
Yeah, we're defending the shots and not expecting them to miss. And those times that Edmond North misses, they're right there to get their own offensive rebounds. And
been the story over and over again so far. Lady Tigers could stop a few of those. They'd be maybe ahead in this basketball game. Doesn't go, and Miranda Gibbons gets pushed underneath. Just not tough enough right there.
Back-to-back offensive rebounds by the Huskies.
Duffy inside, got her shot blocked after the hip came over from Holden. Paparonis not only a good rebounder, but she handles the ball well out front. I guess with a dad as a coach, you learn how to do a lot of things because you get a lot of court time.
Yeah. You can tell she hasn't quite grown into that 5'11" body yet. She's young.
Blocked by Gibbons.
Nice.
Adams puts it on the floor. Almost throws away. A little late reacting was Canisius Harding.
Nice D right there.
Yeah, she just couldn't jump in and cut it.
A little bit better offense.
Hines needed to cut it off sooner. She kind of was. Got a timeout over here. Got an injury. Possibly an injury timeout or something. What do we got? Must be a timeout right after the basket was made. We're going to keep it right here. Second quarter was a good one for the Lady Tigers in their first ball game. They went on a 19-6 run to really make things close in that opener. But they just couldn't. They just didn't. Just couldn't make the shots to keep it close.
We're going to need to turn that around pretty quick because we've got 3 turnovers to start this second quarter.
And all of a sudden we're down by 10. It was 19 or 16-14 at the quarter. Lady Tigers have yet to score here in the second frame. Timeout was called as soon as that basket went through for the Huskies. I don't know if they reset the clock or not. Hines with the basketball. He's got Givens, Duffy, Cowan, and Adams in right now. Penetrates. She's just so little to get down inside there. Comes out to her. There's the plan right there. Duffy for 3, can't hit it. Adams with the loose ball. Givens is going to throw. Was her feet on the line? No, they said it was a 3. Falling down after getting that rebound was Heath. Little trap. Duffy there, slaps her on the hand, reaching in. And Scheitzek will go to the line.
So tempting to get a player trapped like that and not reach in. But boy, we had 2 players in the right spots though.
Reached in with the one hand. If they're going to reach in with that one hand from the top, you're almost always going to get fouled. Just reach in and grab the basketball with both hands. And again, an offensive rebound. Holden just beat Givens to the spot. She was the outside girl, and before you knew it, she was inside. Paparonis going to travel. Yeah, she's hopping and stepping, going to the jump stop and then stepping, and that doesn't work. Well, it might work, but it's not technically legal.
I think that was a case of it looked awkward. And so
you're going to blow the whistle?
Blow the whistle.
I thought she might have walked as well, but I have awkward looks all the time. Givens cuts back door, can't grab the ball, and it's going to go out of bounds and belong to the Huskies.
It's our 5th turnover in less than 3 minutes.
32nd timeout. So it's turnovers and reboundings that have been the story right now, and neither have gone the Lady Tigers' way. They've committed too many turnovers and haven't grabbed enough rebounds. Let's look and see what we've got coming up here for the Lady Tigers. Broken Arrow, if they win this one, they're going to play Bartlesville. They on the short side, they'll have Hale tomorrow. And depending on how the weather goes, depending on how things are going to be set up, if we see it icy, we're going to move a lot of the games around so we can get the west teams from the west side in and play early, and so the teams on the east side will play later. So the bracket may be changed a little bit. You want to check Broken Arrow Tiger Sports at all your social media sites and Broken Arrow Tigers, BATigersports.com. I said Broken Arrow. BA Tiger Sports will get you any kind of Tiger sport you want information on, Twitter, Facebook, or the website. It's all BA Tiger Sports. Webpage will be .com. Miranda Givens, good hustle over there, slaps it away, but goes out of bounds. 26-14, 4:56 to play. Lady Tigers on the short end right here of a first round game. Game number 3 in the BA Classic. 2018 version. Last year was the first one. It's a little stagnant out there now that they're not in a transition mode for the Huskies. They're gonna let Litton stand up there all day. Then we get a traveling violation on Gold.
Yeah,
Holden.
We pushed her out a little past her comfort zone and got to travel out of it.
Well, even though Cowan gives us some height, she will have the ability to push her out, maybe from getting so comfortable. She did a good job of rebounding while she was in there and some good defense. Defensive stop, botting some players up. There's Givens, puts it on the floor. Nothing, just loses the handle on it. What do we got? Jump ball is going to go Lady Tigers' way. So it'll be underneath the basket. See if we can score on this inbounds and get something going here in these last 4 minutes of the half. Duffy at the top, gives it to Cowan on the left side. Down on baseline for three, in and out. Tough luck there for Hines. North's going to push again. You can see why they push, because they're stagnant in their set offense a little bit.
Right. They don't look to be the most athletic team, which makes it hard to beat people off the dribble. So beating us down the floor has been their best offense so far today.
And there's a turnover. Their second in a row from a set offense. Givens is pushing. She wanted to go all the way and then got to pull it out. Here's Duffy. Cowan has had some position on the inside. Duffy didn't see her. Kelsey with a crossover. Now she's going to go back right. Throw it away. A little miscommunication. Pass probably should have come out to Adams. Lady Tigers now checking in will be Harding and Hannah Dewan, who gave us some good minutes early on. Hines comes out, as does Duffy. Harding with some full court pressure all the way there on Paparonis. In no hurry is Linton out front. Said, okay, if you're not going to guard me, I'll just stand out here and practice my dribbling. There's my crossover. Now I'm with the right hand. Now I'm going to go with the left and cross back over. Maxwell back over to Litton out front, playing keep away.
This is an interesting defense. We've got one player standing back in the lane, almost playing a zone.
And that one player got the block if it was Givens.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is underneath. She was caught and then gets it and scores and gets the foul with the block. 3-point play opportunity for Adams. Adams got underneath, kind of got stuck, kicked it out to Cowan, and the defense kind of went with the throw, and Adams was by herself underneath. This lead into single digits right here if we can hit this free throw. Adams' first points of the game. The lefty's up and gets it. Whistle. Duffy's going to check back in. Adams is going to come out. Dooney sending Duffy in with some instructions about what the Lady Tigers need to do defensively. Right now it's man-to-man pressure full court, and Cowan's even going to go up. And they trap. That could have been a walk. Looked like she picked her pivot up. Holden, but not called. Good help by Cowan, but a nice little spin move by Paparonis, and it goes.
Again, not the most beautiful move in the world, but got 2 points.
It worked. Like she beat 3. Oh, gonna get a block on Paparonis. Cowan said, we're not messing around. If you're wanting, no relation to this Cowan. She's with an A and I'm with an E in.
That was a case of a young lady on defense turning her head and didn't see where the ball was, and the ball was coming right at her.
Yeah, what do you think? She sees it, she's going to turn in there and pick up a charge? Or
she was in the right spot, too, but she was facing the wrong direction.
Now gets a couple of bounces on iron, but doesn't go. Hines checking in, checking out. Bounce hard off the iron. Duffy gets the loose ball. Is going to go all the way in with the left. Can't get it as she's challenged a little bit and had to change her shot. Now foul on Givens. And in the bonus, the Huskies will go to the line. It's going to be Paparonis.
Tough position right there for her. She got her nice offensive rebound, but she was in the land of the Giants. And hard not to put up a shot when you're that close to the basket.
Just had to make too much of a gesture and go to the left hand, and not quite strong enough to get it up there. Only a sophomore. Paparonis misses both of them. Cowan fights for the rebound, and she's going to take it up herself. Duffy from the top of the key and a little deeper and gets the three as it finds the net. That was a long one.
That was nice. Great follow through on that.
She's a good shooter. They've got some good shooters. They just got to get the rhythm. That's got to, oh my goodness. I thought Clark was there, but called for the block.
She moved to her right at the last second.
Smidge.
Yeah.
I'm seeing it with Broken Arrow Tiger eyes. Mickey has those as well, but he's much more honest than I am. First one doesn't go, and Paparonis has a little challenge there at the free throw line. Let's see if Clark and Cowan can block off, because Holden's been able to sneak in and get a bunch of offensive rebounds. Cowan goes right after her and wins that battle. She just attacked her. Said, you're not getting in here.
She's working hard. I like it.
Down inside, Clark spins, comes back up top. Cowan got a finger on it. Duffy picks it up. Loose ball. Duffy wants to penetrate again. Cowan on the wing, too deep. Duffy in the corner. Needs to get out of there. What do we got? Stepped on the sideline. But didn't have anywhere to go because the coach, Paparonis, was setting was pretty tight in there as well. Looked like he had her trapped.
Steve, I think we've cut into that lead a little bit by not turning the ball over. I think we cut it from 12 or 14 to 8 hit there.
Well, and we're battling on the glass a little bit better as well. So those two things. But don't let the transition go. Duffy's got to get back. She needs to stop the ball right there. Oh.
Again.
Kelsey turned to look where she was on the court as she crossed the three-point line, and you just got to know where you're on the court and stop that drive. Cost a teammate a foul and 2 shots at the line for Maxwell.
That's what transition does to a defense. It makes them think quick, and sometimes they do make the wrong decision. Happened to us right there.
Back up to a 10-point lead for the Lady Huskies. Here comes Duffy. She's going to penetrate again. Going to go with the left. It gets in the Giant land again and can't get the shot over Paparonis. No, that was Holden down there that stopped that. And the Lady Huskies are going to turn away, trying to fast break. That's one of the few times I think they've actually turned it over on a fast break.
I think the one young lady was kind of going wide for a jump shot, and her teammate thought she was going to the bucket for a layup.
3-point line will do that to you.
Nice give and go.
Give and go. That's going to have to fall, and it does. Michaela Adams with the left-hander gets it to drop. Slow down that penetration. A carry on Paparonis that time. That's one of those things that old school guys like us think you could call on every dribble nowadays.
Yeah, it's a lot more pounding of the ball in today's game.
I know the rule's always been the side of the top, but it seems like the side has gone further and further under the basketball.
Yeah.
Travel down there and gets trapped.
13 seconds.
Here's the big thing is can't let Holden beat her down the court and get behind her. Nice little trap's going to be close to
Goodness.
Three-point shot on the way. It's going to be short. Lady Tigers going to get it. Not going to get a shot off. They're going to trail it at the half, 30-22. We'll be back with second half action after 10 minutes of whatever it is Mr. Sprider is going to put up on the board.
The 1948 season for the Tigers was a year of ups and downs, as the team finished with 2 wins, 4 losses, and 2 ties. Led by legendary coach H.K. Rags Ragsdale and the Tigers' star back Lemuel McIntosh, plus a supporting cast of hard-nosed players like Deward Anderson, Bill Lundy, G.D. Eller, and Lloyd Hudson, the team fought hard on the gridiron and shut out rival Bixby Spartans 12-0. This great moment in Tiger history is brought to you by First National Bank of Broken Arrow, a loyal fan of our community for over 100 years. First National Bank of Broken Arrow, the right balance.
Happiness is getting what you want. But first, let me explain how I got here. When I needed a vehicle, I went online and saw tons of ads. Click here, buy here, come here. So overwhelming. I want the best price and selection with the least hassle. So it's simple. I clicked on MatthewsFordBA.com, made an appointment to take a test drive, and was greeted with a warm handshake and the fantastic price that matched what I saw online. Click, shop, drive at MatthewsFordBA.com, only in Broken Arrow.
To get great care for your everyday life, you need more than an everyday doctor. You need one that listens. And that's just what Ascension doctors at St. John do. Listening to you helps us see your whole picture. And with care teams who take the time to understand you, getting the care you need when and where you need it has never been easier. Find care that is right for you at getstjohncare.com.
Welcome back to Tiger Fieldhouse. Lady Tigers trail at 30-22 here in Game 3 of the Bay Classic. The first, of course, for Broken Arrows. They're playing the Edmond North Huskies. Special guest with me, starting quarterback for the Broken Arrow Tigers, Tate Robards, a state champion. How does that feel, Tate?
Oh, it feels amazing being a state champion.
Let's talk about the way the season started for you guys and preseason. What expectations all along were going to the state, weren't they?
Oh yeah, for sure. Our first goal was just to beat Union. There's a lot of people telling us that we couldn't do that, so that was one of our main motivators. Was everyone around us telling we couldn't. So that was our main goal, was just to beat Union that first game. And
you got them 33-10, beating them soundly like that. Did that change other things than just beating them?
Oh yeah, for sure. We expected to beat them, and we wanted to beat them by a lot, which we did. So I feel like that really woke up everyone around us and said, hey, these guys are the real deal.
And then, of course, we had Mansfield coming in that big 5-team thing, or actually 10-team thing, but from Texas. How cool was it getting to play a team from Texas coming up here?
Oh, it was really cool being part of such a big school and getting to be a part of playing schools from out of state. It's a really cool feeling.
And then, of course, you got Owasso, the defending state champions, after that, and you get a win there.
Yeah, that was a good game. It was rainy, so we didn't really know what to expect, so we just went in there and did what we do.
You guys kind of got behind 6-0, but you came back and took the lead, and then went on a big run.
Oh yeah.
And it handled Owasso 40-27.
Yeah,
47-20,
like
I think.
47-20.
Get my sevens mixed up. And then after a week off, what'd you do on your week off?
We just kind of kept preparing for Jinx. It was the first district game coming up, so we had a really good 2 weeks of practice coming up for Jinx.
So you didn't do anything special? You get a little extra time on that weekend when you're not playing? Did you just go watch some other teams play football, or did you kind of just hang out and do your own thing?
Yeah, I think I might have gone to like a Bishop Kelly game or something. I don't really remember, but I know I went to a game that Friday night.
All right. And then, of course, Jinx, and you get that win there. And what did it mean? Everybody pretty much knew that was the de facto district championship, because, you figure that those teams on the West, Santa Fe may give you some trouble.
Yeah.
But winning Jinx, how important was it, and how was your guys' mental approach to that ball game?
Really, it was what our coach has been telling us. This is a district championship right here, because we know that was a team that we were going to play again, and beating them once in the first game meant a lot of momentum going into the playoffs and the rest of the season.
All right, now I look at counting your first round playoff game against Moore. It is some numbers, and I think you guys averaged win over those last 7 games, the 6 in district, and then the Moore game was 56-4.
Yeah.
So how
Yeah.
challenging then is it to get up for a team like Wausau that you already beat, but you guys you hadn't been pushed
Right,
for 7 football games really.
Yeah, they definitely amped up the energy of practice. We had a good team coming up, so we really had to push it hard in the weight room and everything to get ready for that big game.
And then Owasso, they changed things up a little bit defensively.
Yeah, they had a
crowd in the box. Let's talk about that. What did they do to you guys?
Yeah, Bill Blankenship had a really good game plan set up for us. So, and at halftime they were kind of crowding the box, so we had to make adjustments, and so we did. And our defense played a really good game, and we ended up with a win.
How important is it then to have a tight game like that going into what you know is going to be a tough final against Jinx? How important is it that you guys are challenged?
Oh yeah, that's super important. Because it's kind of like it kind of showed us that like no matter as long as we push ourselves to the limits and we're the harder team that wants it more and has more heart and can fight longer, then we're going to be the team that come out on top.
Yeah, you got to admit, as badly as you beat teams, that no matter what your mentality, what you think is like, hey, we've just been rolling,
Right.
and so it's really hard to get up for a really good team like you guys had
Yeah.
to face 2 times in a row with the Wausau and Jinx, wasn't it?
Yeah, a little bit. Yes, sir.
All right. So then we go into Jinx, and it's nip and tuck all the way. You guys have this 28-20 lead, and all of a sudden the winds whip up, the lightning comes in,
Rain
and you've got a
comes,
2-hour break. What happened during your break? Tell us about what you guys were going through during that 2-hour period.
A lot of us just took our pads off and our cleats off, and we just kind of sat there and talked and stayed quiet for a little bit. And then about 20 minutes left, we got with our position coaches, and they kind of talked about like the rest of the game plan for the rest of the game. And offensively, we weren't like, if we scored, great, but the plan was just to shoot 4 minutes and 50 seconds off the clock, so defense wouldn't even have to go out on the field. But we came up short of that. There was about a minute and something left, 2 minutes maybe, and we had to punt, and then defense made an incredible stop down there at the goal line.
with the interception.
Yeah, Miles
down
Sush had a great
yep.
play.
It looked like that before the break that Jinx was pretty much wearing down. You guys, your big O line was having your way with them.
Yeah.
But that 2 hours seemed to do them a little favor, didn't it?
That was definitely in Jinx's favor, I think. We got a 2-hour recharge, really.
But you guys, of course, did what you had to, and you had to
Yep.
win it. When you saw Miles intercept that football, what was going through your mind?
I was like, holy crap, we actually did it. Like, all this hard work, it's really going to pay off. So it was a really surreal feeling almost.
What is it now? You share time. Talk about the relationship that you have with Q.
Me and Q have a really good relationship. It'd be really easy for either one of us to kind of butt heads with each other all the time because we're splitting time. But in all reality, we both kind of sat down and said, look, if we want to win this state championship, we're gonna have to work together. And so we both just kind of had a team first attitude, and it worked out really well.
You guys both moved in last year, and a lot of people may not know that, but you and Q are kind of like the first people to run into each other, right?
Yeah, we played on a INFC team back in like 5th grade together, so I've known Q growing up. So it was really fun.
That already helped that you guys already had a previous relationship, didn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Tell us then about what's your future plans? What do you want to do? As far as football is concerned.
I'm gonna try and play football college somewhere. I don't really know my options yet right now, but if I don't, I'll probably just go to OSU and major in engineering.
Very good. So, engineering then. So you obviously are a bright young man.
Trying to be.
Well, you've got a bright offensive line in front of you. Those guys are pretty smart, aren't they?
Yeah, they're really smart.
You could take one of those guys with you and say,
Yeah,
hey, you're
I'm
with me
trying to.
everywhere I went now. You've got to keep going and help me with this
I'm gonna
engineering stuff.
definitely try to.
So have you seen your GPA and all that kind of stuff and where your rank is and where are you?
I'm not sure, but my GPA is a 3.6.
Okay. So you're a pretty sharp kid then.
Yeah.
So how's the rest of your senior year going to play out for you?
All my friends want me to play baseball because I used to play back in my freshman year. They want me to come be a pitcher, but if I don't do that, then I'll probably just work out and get ready for my next step.
All right. And so, Lady Tigers, are you a basketball guy, or are you just here because you're working with the Aero Vision?
I was always a wrestler when I was growing up, so I never really got too into basketball, but it's a really fun sport to watch. But I don't really know what's going on most of the time.
All right, well, Tate, congratulations on that state championship. Broken Arrow's first ever, 108 years of Broken Arrow football, and
yes, sir.
You were the starting quarterback for the first team to do it. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. Well, we'll be back after this message with more Tiger basketball on AeroVision.
The 1948 season for the Tigers was a year of ups and downs, as the team finished with 2 wins, 4 losses, and 2 ties. Led by legendary coach H.K. Rags Ragsdale and the Tigers' star back Lemuel McIntosh, plus a supporting cast of hard-nosed players like Deward Anderson, Bill Lundy, G.D. Eller, and Lloyd Hudson, the team fought hard on the gridiron and shut out rival Bixby Spartans 12-0. This great moment in Tiger history is brought to you by First National Bank of Broken Arrow, a loyal fan of our community for over 100 years. First National Bank of Broken Arrow, the right balance.
Welcome back to Lady Tigers basketball. Nice of Tate Robards to stop by and share some stories about his season, which ended with a state championship. Not only, though, is he a handy quarterback for the Tigers, he's a handy cameraman for AeroVision over there. So Tate pulling work for us. He didn't have to do any of that during the football season. I don't think he'd, when Q would come in, he wouldn't go up and work the camera and then go check back in when it was his time.
No, he knew where he needed to be.
And he was in the right spot at the right time. There's left alone right there from about 18 feet, and the Huskies get on the board to start with that one from Litton. Duffy going to penetrate and kick back out. Heitz off the rim twice, doesn't go. Holden with the rebound, and Paparonis is going to push. Litton's got it on the far side. Stops her dribble. Putting on the floor, going in, shooting an air ball was Heath. And they said it's going to go off of Broken Arrow. So Huskies back with it. That's a team rebound there on the offensive side. So no matter how it turns out, it's still an offensive rebound for the Huskies. Broken Arrow can't get that loose ball. Paparonis for 3, back iron. Givens with the rebound for the Tigers, and she's going to bring it up herself. Down in the corner was Heitz. Almost throwing it away was Hines, but tipped away at the last minute by a Lady Husky, so BA regains possession.
Boy, it's nice to have a big girl who can push the ball up and down the floor like that.
Duffy for 3, looked, oh, I thought that was right at us, and it was online and didn't go.
Rattled in and out. It's a good looking shot though.
That one rolls around, and there's going to be a block on Kelsey Duffy.
Well, I will give it to our young ladies. They are trying to take a charge, and that doesn't happen often, but we haven't been successful yet in actually getting the foul, but they are trying, and I appreciate that.
And a mismatch there for Kelsey. Yeah, just
about 12 inches.
Yeah. Tell you what, she's not going to shy away from penetrating. That one looked, another one. That was like instant replay from what we saw before. It's going to be a hold, I think, on Holden. That's maybe where the name came from.
Coaches will sometimes say that's a good miss. We've had 2 of them back-to-back from almost the same spot on the floor.
Well, Dooney goes with a red light, yellow light, green light system. And I can tell you that Duffy, and it's a matter of what percentage you shoot in practice and how many shots you take. It's going to be after the shot. Illegal screen. Hyde picks up her 3rd. I thought she had 3 earlier, but they said that's her 3rd. Tough break there for the Lady Tigers. They're going to trap, and dribbling out of it is Maxwell. Paparonis crossover, gets around Duffy, dishes off. Just inside the 3-point line, that's what they'll call a bad 2 attempt.
Yes. Worst
Givens
shot
going to push,
in
keep going until they
basketball.
stop you. Take it all the way. She does. She gets the Euro step and scores. There we go. That's what we needed. Let's get the run going. On the back. Oh, on the back. I thought she comes over her back. Givens just needs to go find that girl and box her out a little bit.
Yeah, we didn't get a body on her, and luckily we got the deflected ball out of bounds.
Miranda going to go play at Butler Community College in Butler, Kansas, and the foul. Oh, dadgummit. We've missed those threes that were down from our view, and now that one. Cowan's going to go to the line and shoot 2. See if we can get those 2. Wait a minute, got a little change and near violation on Lady Tigers. Come on, ball, get up there. Get that over the front of that rim, right, Mick?
A little more arch, and that goes in.
Doesn't do you any good to hit the front of the rim. It's kind of like short putts. 100% of every short putt missed. Every short free throw missed. Got it. Coaching from me in the corner with a little help from Mickey Replogo because he agreed with me on everything I said. Little trap there. They've got it. Don't let her out. Don't let her out. Oh. Of course, she can see and throw over most of the Lady Tigers.
It's hard to trap a 5'11" girl. She can see over the top for sure.
Stepped on the baseline. Basket's not going to count. That old school thing, I don't get the baseline. Now they say they want to go ahead and force your baseline. Oh, nice pass, nice find. Oh, my goodness. Oh, with a little push in the back and the bucket didn't go. Those things are frustrating. Oh, I'm just looking at the board. I'm thinking we've got 2 threes that were all but down. Chance at some 3-point plays that didn't go our way. We still got the free throws, but oh goodness, well, one of them.
Yeah, those shooting fouls, they don't hurt you, but boy, it'd be nice to get one to fall.
I know it, yeah. Yeah. Givens misses the first one there. But all those, that's 6, and if you get to convert the 3-pointers, we're looking at 12 points right there if you get all of it. If those 3-pointers go, that certainly looked online. So we get 2 points out what potentially that I'm thinking could have been a 12. Now that's, it's saying everything goes your way, but man. And they're good shots. Everything's been a good shot. Oh, off the backboard. Oh, he blew the whistle. Little anticipation there that it hit the side. It should have still been in play. But we'll take it. We'll take the turnover. How are they scoring there? Yeah, they're giving us the ball. Oh, no.
I think that's the first time they've been frustrated to that level on our press. Great job, girls.
Givens inside. Can she get it? No. Battling back, trying to get it. She almost had it. She does get a tie-up. Ball's going to go the Lady Tigers' way. Miranda Givens, good hustle. Man.
Might have been another shooting foul right there, Steve.
You think Miranda got pushed
I
before
think she got bumped down low. Get there.
3-pointer, yes, got it down there. Finally, the Tigers get one, Hines, and she celebrates a little bit with herself. We needed that one. 5-point ball game for the Lady Tigers, close as they've been since the first quarter. Cowan steps in, doesn't let Paparonis get in there to score, and here comes Duffy. Lady Tigers want to push. Huskies get back. Another 3-point chance. Here it is from the corner. Harding. Yes, Lady Tigers get 2 threes in a row, and they're back in it. They've got a little stream going. It's 34-32. Timeout on the court. We'll take a 30-second break right here. Tigers are making a run.
My name is Abigail Bailey. I was at my yearly checkup when I was 12, and we went and got x-rays, and she diagnosed me with scoliosis and that we needed surgery as soon as possible.
Tulsa Bone and Joint was very compassionate. They took their time with us. They answered questions. He was very encouraging.
Dr. Clark helped me see that there is life after spinal fusion. Just because your spine is fused doesn't mean that you can't do what you love to do.
Lady Tigers have been getting good shots. Mick, they hadn't been falling, but we've seen those last 2 fall, and if they can start hitting those, it's going to be a difference.
Absolutely. You were just saying that about a minute ago, Steve, that we were just a a fraction of an inch away from being right in this thing. And hey, turn around 2 straight threes, and hey, that press is, I think it's starting to wear on Edmond North here.
Maybe you wonder, you look at the substitution pattern of Edmond North. They don't seem to play as many as Broken Arrow does. So maybe, like you said, the press is wearing them down. By the fourth quarter, maybe they'll be worn out. Here's hoping.
I was trying to be nice in the first half and not say that I didn't think their bench was very deep, but I think it's become pretty evident now.
Little pressure there, Duffy on Paparonis. Trap's coming over. Don't get too grabby, girls.
Boy,
Man,
again, we had her trapped. We were working on that 10-second call, and we got to reaching.
Yep, Duffy's going to come out. Paparonis is a 5'11". She can handle out there. 3-point attempt on the way. Not going to go. Let's see, run it down. Who's going to get it? And Hines is going to run it down and bring it up for the Lady Tigers. Tigers can tie or take the lead. Hines is going to penetrate, and she loses the handle. Going in to get the jump ball is Givens. It's going to be a tie-up, and it's going to go the way of the Huskies.
First turnover of the second half for us.
It'd be nice to tire these Huskies out, because you know the Iditarod, they never get tired. But we got traveling violation. The trap forces a turnover as Hines and Harding were there together. And Heath could not keep one of her feet to where it needed to be.
Heath has done a great job this entire game of breaking that press and handling the pressure. And first time I think she's struggled with that. Great job with Lady Tigers.
Cowan's looking to penetrate with the left hand. Oh, and she traveled. That's a defensive play there that was made by Riley Bleakley. Bleakley goes out and flashes right where Cowan thought she could make a bounce pass over to Hines. And super job by Bleakley. Give her credit. Coming up and trapping. Heath finds Bleakley. Break him that time. Paparonis goes behind the back, going up with the left hand. Cowan there to stop her. And, ooh, she just slid under her just enough, Mick, to get the call against her.
There were a lot of bodies in the way, but it looked like there might have been some extra steps in there.
She's been caught, Paparonis been caught a few times with those, too. That Cowan coming over is almost in good defensive position. And May has slid just a little bit late, and that goes back iron, doesn't go. So nobody scored since we've come back, and the Lady Tigers have cut it to 34-32. We've played about a minute since then. Oh, Holden gets in on Clark. My goodness.
Boy, get somebody to miss 2 free throws, you've got to use that to your advantage. We simply didn't block out.
She gets the first 3-point lead now for the Huskies. Go grab it, and Clark does. Hines now with the basketball for the Lady Tigers. Is going to push. Givens going to put it on the floor, almost stumbles, gets back under control. Hines takes it on in with the left, can't get it. You know, I mean, if you look and she's driving and her head's down the whole way, and you don't see the basket, and it's hard to make a shot when you're not looking at the basket.
Yeah, there's a lot of traffic in there, and I think she was looking more at them than anything else. And then once she got through it, she just couldn't catch the rim in time. Decent penetration. We just got to find a way to finish.
A little step through. They're going to call a foul or a travel. They're going to call a foul. This one's going to be on Clark. It's almost a hand of the face call.
This might be the first and only time you hear me say this season. Officials have a tough job It's a lot of bodies in there, and he's got to be watching to see if she's fouled on the shot, and obviously didn't see that third step she took in there. She shuffled that foot.
The third step got there first.
Yeah.
But here she's at the line. She hit one of two just a while ago. After getting an offensive rebound off a missed free throw. That one just crawls over the front of the rim. That was like a line drive almost, wasn't it?
Yes, very fortunate. Not many of those are going to go in this season if she keeps shooting them that flat.
That one looked better.
Much better.
She gets both of them. 5-point lead now. Lady Tigers need to get some offense going here. They've been stagnant for a while.
Edmonds in a 1-3-1.
There we go. Harding, yes! Another three. Now we got to have that defensive stop. Harding's cut it to 2 for the Lady Tigers. They let the dribble go too deep. Oh, it looks like I'm almost thinking a walk, but I guess you pulled up. Goes inside. Holden spins. And a chance for a 3-point play.
She's too big to let her catch it that low.
Yeah, you got to just. Here comes Cowan. Seems like Cowan's been the only one who's really been that effective on Holden, able to push her out.
Yep, she's definitely our strongest player.
Got to keep her fresh. Made the wrong substitution there. Doohan's going back in. And Hines is coming to the bench. Get a breather. Yep, we lost Broken Arrow score on the board. There it is, 39-35. 40-35. Big 3-point, traditional-wise play right there. Nice cut. Oh, ball just goes through the hands of Adams. Let's see what they're going to get it. Going to get it. Cowan got over there, and Holden tried to make a step to go around her.
We finally got set.
Nice pass to Gibbons, who was undercut. There's going to be a foul. Good pass, good catch. Let's see if Miranda can knock the free throws down. That's one that can, I don't know how intentional it was, but that's one that can, you undercut somebody. That could be painful.
Yeah.
Leads to some injuries.
Thank goodness she's a good athlete. Was able to go up and get that pass.
Yeah.
That was over most people's heads. And she was able to go get it. And I don't think the young lady did that on purpose, but boy, it's a scary feeling to be up in the air and not come down where you thought you were coming down.
I had a scary one, much older, playing pickup basketball. This guy was huge, strong, a lot younger than me. When he shot, it was low, and I got the ball, and I was jumping at the same time and went up, and I never came down because he was so strong. He was holding me and the ball up, and then finally I just let go. I was like, how high am I? I've never been here before. So I can imagine getting undercut and Doohan almost had it, just half a step quicker. Nice anticipation, just couldn't get there. Boy, that defense is really looking good right now for the Lady Tigers. They are not given a chance to penetrate to the Huskies. 3-point attempt from the, backbreaker. That's when you say, we need that 30-second clock, because if we do, it's our ball.
Well, I think that may be that young lady's first shot attempt of the game.
Inside to Gibbons. Get in there.
Good.
There it is.
Good ball movement.
Can find that more often. Here's a steal. Oh, that's a hold on the Huskies, no doubt. Kirsten Hines, the defensive play of the game so far with that steal. Can the Lady Tigers be in the bonus, please? #16 foul, one more, so Lady Tigers are going to inbound it underneath their basket. Final 52 seconds. With the left, that rolls around. Cowan with the rebound. She goes back up and scores. Wow, way to attack the offensive board. Don't let him come down. Somebody's got to cut that off. There it is. Huskies will probably be in no hurry. They lead by 2, and just as I say that, there's a penetration and a hold on the defense. Who's that foul going to be on? Kayla Adams, first foul. 1-1 now.
Last possession, Edmond passed the ball around for probably a full minute.
Oh, I know, yeah.
And I think our girls thought they were going to stay out top again, and they blew right past us, and we fouled.
Yeah, Cameron Heath, who's been good at that, as you mentioned earlier, that she's been able to break us down some on the dribble.
1-1, block out, girls. Edmond's got their big girl out now.
Yeah. Just don't let Paparonis go over the top. No need. She gets both of them. Back to a 4-point game for the Lady Huskies. Harding drives, gets bumped. It's going to be a foul. She's going to go to the line and shoot 1-1.
Good call.
Harding hit 4 of 5 in game 1. So she was obviously the girl you want at the line. Got it. Got them both. Back to a 2-point game. I had a quick 5. I counted to 5 already. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they don't listen to me down there.
Keep the 10 count. Keep the 10 count. Ooh.
She was going to get caught with the 5-second count. We're going to take a break. Lady Tigers trail by 2, 45-43.
Happiness is getting what you want. But first, let me explain how I got here. When I needed a vehicle, I went online and saw tons of ads. Click here, buy here, come here. So overwhelming. I want the best price and selection with the least hassle. So it's simple. I clicked on MatthewsFordVA.com, made an appointment to take a test drive, and was greeted with a warm handshake and the fantastic price that matched what I saw online. Click, shop, drive at MatthewsFordVA.com, only in Broken Arrow.
All right, Mick. Lady Tigers trail by 2, but I'll tell you what, as we said, it's not for lack of trying.
No, the effort is there. My goodness, folks, if you got any desire to come out and watch some kids give it their all, come out and watch these Lady Tigers. They are getting after it.
They play hard, they play fast, they pressure the ball everywhere. Maybe get caught a little bit every now and then, but if you press as much as they do and pressure the ball as much as they do, that's just going to happen.
Oh, absolutely.
Clock is at 11 seconds. Let's see if Lady Tigers can D up here and not give up a cheap one.
We've made a lot of substitutions to get our girls with foul trouble off the floor these last 11 seconds.
Oh, nice help by doing. Lady Tigers force a turnover, what they need. Just not going to get a shot off, but that was well played defensively, well coached, getting some defensive kids in there that weren't going to allow you to get beat off the dribble. Let's just keep it right here. Talk about what's going to happen now in this fourth quarter as Lady Tigers trail by 2.
Well, I'm afraid to say it, Steve, but we only had 2 turnovers that quarter.
That's never something to be afraid of. That's so much better than what we showed in the first half.
Exactly. What a great turnaround, and I think we can all see the difference it's made. Instead of us being down double digits,
we have to watch now, because as we talked about in the first half, it was the turnovers and the offensive rebounds. Mm-hmm. And so if the Tigers they've cut down on the turnovers, and they've done a great job with the offensive rebound until they give one up on a missed free throw there that cost some points.
Yep, it's hard to get them all, but we've definitely limited them, and that's going to pay off. I think we're already seeing that.
But you got to love what Dooney's got this team doing. They are getting after it, and he's shuffling kids in and out. He's got some interchangeable parts. he's got some kids that can make some threes, but it's just like, until lately they hadn't fallen down, but we've hit 3 in a row. And you look at Canisius Harding, she can hit it. She was only, 2 of 10 shooting the ball, 0 of 7 from three-point land, and she's gotten 2 tonight, I believe. I think it was her. I know she's gotten at least 1, and she's hit a free throw. So she's one of those green light players that we talked about that has the freedom to shoot the basketball, and she's taking good shots.
Yeah, this early in the season, a lot of people might not know, and I'm definitely one of them. We don't know just how good these girls are at shooting.
Because you don't see them every day, right?
Exactly. But, if they're putting them up and coach is leaving them in there, then leads me to believe that he's got the confidence in them, and hopefully those girls got the confidence to keep shooting those things. They're eventually going to fall.
And if your coach, shows confidence in you, that's going to give yourself you're going to get some self-confidence too.
It definitely should.
Givens, Cowan, Harding. Oh, not knowing who was throwing a turnover right off the bat. No, they're going to say it's deflected. Deflected. Lady Tigers basketball. And now checking in. Cowan's coming out.
Oh, don't overrule him.
They say, did you see it? Touch? Yeah, I did. Okay, so
yeah.
Okay.
Could have been a foul there too. Either they touched the ball or touched the hand. Either one.
So again, checking. Harding. Oh.
That'll be a.
Ooh. Well, that's ticky-tack there. I think she just fell on her own free will. They're going to say Givens with the foul with the push. Probably did have a hand on her. So that gives up 2 at the free throw line. Now Cowan's going to come back in and probably going to be for Givens. So Givens is asking for forgivens. Can you forgivens me, Coach? Yeah, I said you pushed her with.
It was tough. They just got their feet tangled up. Yeah. She didn't do anything wrong. I know she's frustrated to have to come out, but with 3 fouls and still 8 minutes to play, Coach's got to protect her.
Disappointing the Lady Tigers just do not really even get a shot opportunity off during that time when they had the basketball. So
yeah, she was open on the block split second, and we didn't see the defender work around her. Oh, make a move. There we go. Nice.
That one's going to take it in there. Oh, bounces around. She gets her own rebound. Bounces around, gets it again. Battling after chase after the loose ball. Saves it. And saved again. Oh, and just can't grab it. Nice try there by Hines going after it. Oh, that's those layups. Just, woo. I know it's a struggle because she's surrounded by a lot of people, but dadgummit, got to hit it.
I think I hear a coach in the background yelling, use the glass.
There we go. That was the back of your head, wasn't it?
Oh, man, I think every coach I ever had. Use the backboard.
It's not there just to look through. Harding trying to get something directed. She's going to put the ball on the floor, go with the left hand.
Nice.
Nice little dip down. Cowan gets it. That time, what did she use?
The backboard.
1 point ball game now.
That was a good penetration and kick.
So the Lady Tigers looking maybe to come over and get a little half-court trap in the corner. 3, too hard. It's going to be a push on who?
Nice block out.
BA gets the call. Foul goes against the Huskies.
Adams did a great job of blocking out while that ball was in the air. We're shooting the rest of the way.
All right. Kristen Hines is going to be shooting. She was 0 of 1 in game 1. Oh, that one spins around. Someone has the wrong rotation on that ball to force that one to go out. The way it hit. Ooh.
Steve, I think they put the wrong girl on the free throw line there.
Oh, do you think?
Yeah, I thought it was Adams.
I heard you call Adams,
yeah,
but yeah.
She was the one who had the girl blocked out down low, and I thought she was the one who was fouled.
I think that was the one who was fouled, but you're all right, because I heard you call Adams, and Hines went to the line.
Yeah.
Not going to go. There's another one in and out, and battling for the offensive rebound, and then going to the floor, Paparonis. And down for the Lady Tigers is Hines, and I think she got her head stepped on or something, or her head stepped because she's holding it. Let's see what we got. She's going to be up. She's going to have to come off as the trainer goes out there. Duffy's going to check in. Jada Heights. We haven't seen Jada for a while because of foul trouble.
Yeah.
See if she can make a difference for us. She's
Yeah,
a tough player underneath, and she can shoot the basketball.
Yeah.
Do some things.
She had some early points for us, but yeah, you're right. She just hadn't been on the floor enough tonight.
That was close to a walk. Callan got away with one. Nope, not gonna call it. What do we got? Timeout, 30-second timeout. So it looks like we're gonna sub again. They're gonna bring, maybe Givens gonna be checking in. We're gonna keep it right here with that just being a 30.
Steve, it looked like we were a little out of sorts there. We didn't have a lot of movement. The girl with the ball in her hand didn't look like she knew what she wanted to do. I think that's a great timeout by Coach Dooney.
Duffy was doing a lot of dribbling up at the top. Then she gave it up to Cowan, who almost traveled with it, but fortunately found someone open across the way. But the Lady Tigers cannot afford empty possessions right now.
No. When you got it cut to 4, you've been trailing the whole game. You got a chance to just get over the hump. Each possession is very important. So, being neat to see what we do coming out of this timeout right here.
Duffy's going to inbounds, and they got a line